Hello, this is Michael, and welcome to the Medlock Method Chinese Language Builder.
你好，我是邱老师。
And this is part 2 of entertainment.
娱乐对。
And what are we going to be doing?
We're gonna order a little. We're gonna ask for private rooms and how do you charge and.
So language-wise, it's not so difficult.
No,
It's a
no.
little bit of the cultural aspect here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you'll find things a little odd.
No, normal in China. Okay, let's go on. 服务员，请问有没有包厢？
And this is 服务员 is waiter or waitress.
That's right. 服务 means service, and 员 is personnel.
Service person.
Yeah, service person. 请问 when I have a question, I would say 请问 in a polite way.
May I ask, isn't that?
That's right. 有没有 I think the sentence pattern is so simple. 包厢
That is literally a wrapped box. But that's not what you're asking. You're not asking for a present.
箱 actually is not, you can say a box, but it's more like a very simple room. It indicates that people do not really live in there temporarily for guests to stay. That's 箱.
And this is really popular in China, isn't it? More so than Taiwan or Hong Kong.
Yeah. In Taiwan, I think it's quite popular as well. But anyway, 包厢 is very, very popular in China, especially in restaurants, KTV, MTV, whichever. Okay. Another thing very popular in China is VIP 房.
I wonder what VIP means.
And 房 is for 房间 room, so VIP room.
And is that the same as baoxiang?
Yes, but fancier.
You pay more because it's VIP.
Exactly.
It might be the same room.
Probably, maybe I'm not qualified to go to the VIP 房. So I don't know.
Probably get free cigarettes at the VIP room.
Anyway, let's practice this.
We're going to assume you're talking to a waiter. Ask me, waiter, may I ask, do you have private rooms?
服务员，请问有没有包厢？
Tell me, of course.
当然有。
Ask me, waiter, may I ask, do you have any VIP rooms?
Your English sounds funny. I know. It's a Chinese way you ask, okay? Not the English way.
Let me do that again then. Ask me, waiter, may I ask, do you have any VIP rooms?
服务员，请问有没有 VIP 房？
Tell me, sorry, they're all being used.
That's the English way to say that. But Chinese way, you would say or not have. Okay, or not have. 对不起，都没有了。
So that's saying that you have them, but you can't use them.
That's right, 都没有了. So 没有了 is the haven't. Okay, it means that people has got them already. 都没有了.
That's hard luck, really.
Yep. But look at the bright side. They save some money for you. Okay.
I like that.
Right. Okay, well, another thing that's very popular in China is you ask the waiter or waitresses that if they have a red wine. Red wine is 红酒.
Which is literally red alcohol.
That's right. 红酒. And sometimes you want to have a white wine, and that would be...
It's not 白酒.
It's not 白酒. 白酒 is
That's a more of a strong alcoholic spirit. It's
it's
gin, it's vodka, it's the Chinese equivalents, Maotai, and some of the others.
Yeah, that's 白酒. So many people think 白酒 is white wine. No, it's spirits. Okay, and white wine is 白葡萄酒.
So that's white grape wine.
That's right, 白葡萄酒. I'm going to ask you, red wine, could you say 红葡萄酒? Can you?
Sure.
Yes. Okay. You can also say 红葡萄酒, okay, for red wine. But you can make it short, 红酒.
I think that's because there are not many other wines that are red in colour.
Yeah, and the way we Chinese people drink wine, you might find it weird. We have red wine on top of ice.
Mixed with 7-Up or your other favourite soda.
Yeah, that's the way.
But that is changing, though. There are some people who are getting really quite sophisticated.
Really? Okay. Right.
Let's do a little bit of Ask Me, Tell Me, then.
Okay.
Ask me, waiter, may I ask, do you have any red wine?
服务员，请问有没有红酒？
Tell me yes.
有。
Now, this time I want you to imagine that you're going to be ordering a white wine, as in a Chablis or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me, waiter, may I ask, do you have any white wine?
服务员，请问有没有白葡萄酒？
Tell me sorry, we're sold out.
对不起，都卖完了。卖 is sell, 完 is finish, so sell finish already. 都卖完了。
And we'll practice one more. Imagine that you're asking for some kinds of spirits. Ask me, waiter, may I ask, do you have any spirits?
服务员，请问有没有白酒？
Tell me, of course. Do you want Chinese or vodka?
当然有，您要中国的还是 vodka？ Okay, vodka is vodka. Or some people say 伏特加，伏特加 vodka.
But if you just say vodka, people will understand what you
Yeah,
mean.
vodka. Or some people say 威士忌 whiskey.
Whiskey, which
威
is
士
not
忌
white. At least not when it's legal.
Okay, right. And
The next one we're going to have is another little cultural point here. It's a kind of a minimum spend, a minimum bill.
that's right. It's called 最低消费。最低 is the lowest. 消费 is the
Charge, isn't it?
No, it's actually 消费 means consumption. So there's the lowest consumption. 最低消费. So it means the minimum charge or minimum expense.
Yeah, and that would normally be if you're having a room, isn't it?
最低消费.
Okay, quick practice then. Ask me, waiter, may I ask, is there a minimum?
服务员，请问有没有最低消费？
Tell me yes, it's 500 yuan.
有500元。Or you might hear the repeated 最低消费是500元。Okay. And sometimes you have service charge, and service is 服务 and charge or cost is 费. So 服务费. 服务费.
Ask me, Waiter, may I ask, is there a service fee?
服务员，请问有没有服务费？
Tell me yes.
有，
It's 10%.
有10%。
So how do you say the percentage then?
百分之
And then the number.
Yeah, 百分 is 100%, and 之 is a classical way is like off. Okay, off. So the way we say it is we have 100% first, and then off 10%, 10%. Yeah.
Let's practice that a couple of times then. Tell me 25%.
25%.
Tell me 50%.
50%.
Hopefully that's not the service fee.
Okay. Right. Let's move on to next one. 包厢怎么算？算人头还是包厢怎么算？ So the room, the private room, 怎么
How to
算
calculate.
Yeah, how do you calculate the private room? It means how much is it? 算人头 calculate by 人头
Per person or per head, literally.
Yeah, person's
People's
head.
heads.
还是 or Okay.
So don't take in anybody with two heads.
So 还是 or you don't have to finish the sentence. Okay, is it by head?
Mhm.
Okay. The answer would be, okay, let's say,
Variously. It could
Yeah.
be that there's a minimum expense and then there's a
yeah,
per head on top of that, or as a combination.
yeah. Okay, so let's have a look. 最低消费2000元
So the lowest fee is 2,000 yuan.
Yeah, the lowest fee 2000 yuan. 最低消费2000元 Usually it means that you order something and or something else, and then if whatever you order is under 2,000, you have to pay 2,000. Okay, and then it's over, you don't have to pay extra fee for this room. Okay, 最低消费2000元 And sometimes you calculate by the head. Okay, 一个人头500元
So 500 per head.
Yeah, 500 per head. 一个人头500元 You might think it's expensive, yeah?
Some things can be much more expensive than that. You have a little story to tell, don't you?
Yes. I just read it in the Chinese newspaper saying that one guy went to a restaurant to, I think he and his friends spent about 20,000
Euro.
Yeah, euro. About 20,000 euro. About 200,000 yuan. And then he asked if he could pay with a credit card. And they say, no, they do not accept the credit card. So the guy was angry. I said, okay. So he made a phone call to ask his staff to come in with the cash, which is 1 yuan. So 10 cents in euro.
So over 200,000 individual notes.
Yeah. And this restaurant have the complete personnel there to calculate, to count every single note. It took them the whole day.
We'll have a little blog post about that with some of the things that they ordered, which are unusual.
Very unusual. That's why it's over 200,000 renminbi. Okay, anyway, let's come back to this. And with this the minimum charge or some calculate by the head, And there's another way they look at that. As depends on what you order. Okay, depends on what you order is 看你们点的东西。Yeah, 看 here is not look, here is depends.
Depends upon, yes.
Yeah, depends upon 你们点的东西. So what you order. Okay, the things you order.
So this could be a combination of all of them. There could be a minimum fee, but there's also maybe a minimum fee per person as well.
Yeah.
So, for example, if 3 of you go in and it's a minimum of 500 per person, but it's a minimum of 2,000 a room, it's 2,000. But if 5 of you go in, it will be 2,500 the minimum.
That's right.
And then if you order more than 2,500, of course you have to pay for it.
Yeah. It's a bit complicated. Anyway.
Let's have a little practice because you'll hear this. Ask me, how's the private room calculated? Is it per head or...
包厢怎么算？算人头还是
Tell me, there's a minimum of 2,000.
最低消费2000元。
Tell me, it depends on what you order.
看你们点的东西。
Tell me, it's 500 per head.
一个人头500元。 Okay, let's move on. Listen, please. 现在给钱还是最后再结？ Okay, 现在
Now,
给钱
give money.
还是 or 最后
in the end or the last.
Yeah, 再
Then.
Yeah, again, then 结
This jie is to settle up.
To settle up, to
settle
close.
the account.
Yeah. Literally means a knot or making a knot. That's 结. Okay, so after you have made the knot, it means that this debt or this account is closed.
You've sealed the deal. You've sealed all the payments.
That's right. Okay, that's 结. Okay, there are several ways to say to pay. 现在给钱 or 现在算钱.
Calculate the money, but it means the same thing.
It means to pay 算钱 is to calculate how much I owed you. 现在算钱，现在给钱 or 现在付钱. 付 means to pay. Okay, so should I pay the money now or later? Okay.
Let's practice all of them. They're not too difficult, but you will hear them all.
Or you might say it yourself.
Yeah, you might say them all. Ask me, do we give the money now or do we pay later?
现在给钱还是最后再结 or you can say 最后再付钱 because you say pay money, you can say 最后再付钱现在给钱还是最后再付钱 Yeah, you can say that as well.
Okay, I'm going to use a bit of funny English here. Ask me, do we calculate now or pay at the end?
现在算钱还是最后再结？算钱 calculate money. Okay, 最后再结。
And one more. Ask me, do we pay now or pay at the end?
现在付钱还是最后再结？ Of course, you can say 现在付钱还是最后再付钱？现在付钱还是最后再算钱？ Either way is fine, yeah. Okay, good. Listen, please. 我能先看看房间吗？
So can I see the room first?
Yeah, 看看，看看. So it's kind of a repeat verb, 看看，去。It has the connotation that do it in a very short time.
So have a quick look at.
That's right. 看看房间吗? Can I first have a look at the room? A quick look at the room. Okay. 我能先看看房间吗?
And there are some other things that you might want to have a look at. You might want to have a look at the bill, just in case some extra things were accidentally put on, or in case things weren't put on and you want to own up to what you drank. Yeah.
Okay, and the bill is 账单. 账单. 单 means a list, and 账 means account list. So the list of this what you owe. Okay, 账单.
Okay, let's practice those then. Ask me, can I take a quick look at the room?
我能先看看房间吗?
And of course they're going to say yes.
可以. 我能.
Ask me, can I have a quick look at the bill?
我能先看看账单吗?
Tell me, of course.
当然可以. Okay, and then what else you want to say first?
Well, I would advise you if you're going to a karaoke or a KTV that you have a quick look at the songbook because A, they might not have any English songs. Well, they probably do.
Okay.
But they might not have any English songs that you actually know.
We all know those.
You know them, but we don't.
Okay, 歌本. 歌本.
It's literally song, isn't it? Songbook.
Yeah, and 本 is a notebook. So what 本 is not something like a book, but sort of the simple notebook type of thing. 本, 歌本.
Ask me, may I have a quick look at the songbook?
我能先看看歌本吗?
Tell me yes.
可以.
Tell me of course.
当然可以.
And the next thing that you would probably want to have a look at will be a menu.
There will be 菜单. 菜单. 菜, it means a vegetable. But here it doesn't mean vegetable. It's more like a food. Yeah.
So not a vegetable list.
Yeah. Okay, 菜单.
Now, this might be peculiar. Why are we putting this in entertainment? Well, for Chinese people, going out and eating is part of entertainment. And you'd eat whatever you do.
Yeah, whatever we do. We meet up, we eat. Yeah.
And for us, maybe in Europe going out, or America going out to the pub is you go out for a few drinks. Well, it's not that you don't go out for a few drinks in China, but you always have something to eat while you're doing it as well. You've got to have a snack.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can have some quite interesting snacks, can't you?
Yeah. Okay, 菜单, for example, the duck tongue or snails or...
Everybody's favourite, chicken feet.
Chicken feet or even duck heads.
Oh, I just... No, that would be lying.
Luckily, I'm vegetarian.
So how do you say the chicken feet? Because that's the most popular one.
凤爪, phoenix, claws. 凤爪.
Slightly euphemistic there. And how do you say duck tongues?
鸭舌头.
Mm-hmm.
舌头 is it?
The tongue.
Yeah, and 鸭 duck, 鸭舌头. Okay. 鸭头.
So now you can impress your Chinese friends.
Oh, 鸭头 is the head, and 鸭舌头 is the tongue. Yeah, so it's a bit different. Only a bit.
And they taste absolutely delightful.
Oh, I think so. Although I'm vegetarian.
Actually, yeah, they're fine. It's the texture you might find a little odd.
Yeah.
So ask me, can I have a look at the menu?
我能先看看菜单吗? Another thing is, even you look at this 菜单, this menu, sometimes they have beautiful names. For example, the green dragon crossing the river. What is that? You might want to find out.
Yeah, it might sounds like somebody who's had a nasty night out on the town.
Okay.
Right, what about the beverage list? Oh, dear. Not just the wine list, it will be all sorts of beverages.
Yeah, there will be 酒水单, 酒
Alcohol.
水
Water.
单
List.
Yeah, 酒水单.
So this is literally all the beverages, so alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. So your whiskey, your cola, your lemonade or whatever. Ask me, may I have a quick look at the beverage list?
我能先看看酒水单吗?
Tell me, sorry, we don't have one.
对不起，我们没有酒水单. Okay. Again, I'd like to remind you, because 酒水单, this is actually quite sophisticated. Maybe only in big cities you find them, but in the countryside, they don't have things like that.
Yeah, you might just ask, what have you got to drink? And
yeah.
They've only got a few things.
Yeah, they are not so sophisticated. When you say 酒水单, they probably do not understand you. Because it's sort of sophisticated language. Yeah, you might find your Chinese is better than theirs.
I somehow don't think so.
Okay, let's move on. 麻烦你把账单拿来给我看看.
So famous 麻烦你, trouble you.
Mm-hmm. 把 this sentence pattern. Yeah, 把账单拿给我看看.
So can I trouble you to let me have a quick look at the bill?
Yeah, but 把账单拿来 just trouble you to bring the bill over. 把账单拿来给我 to give it to me. So bring me the 账单.
And again we have this can.
看看 to have
the quick look.
Yeah, a quick look. Yeah, 麻烦你把账单拿来给我看看. Okay, then not only 账单, you might want them to bring you, especially red wine, white wine, this type of thing, because
it really depends. I mean, now China's changed a lot in the last few years, and there are many restaurants that have a very good choice of very good wine. But there are still others that have not so much of choice of not so very good wine. Yeah. So you might want to have a look at it.
Yeah. Okay.
So how do you say red wine? Can you remember?
红酒.
Ask me, can I trouble you to let me have a quick look at the red wine?
麻烦你把红酒拿来给我看看.
Yeah, you might want to inspect the bottle as well.
To have a look, yeah. And also, you want to have a look at the white wine as well, yeah?
So, ask me, can I trouble you to let me have a look at the white wine?
麻烦你把白葡萄酒拿来给我看看.
And did you remember to say 白葡萄酒?
白葡萄酒.
As opposed to 白酒, which is something different.
Exactly. Very different. 白葡萄酒. So this wine, you might not only want to have a look at the bottle, you probably want to taste it as well. Yeah.
And maybe even more especially the 白酒.
Really?
For me personally, because some of them I like and some of them I think would be better off used for powering vehicles. But some of them are very good.
Okay, so a quick So the try, how would we say that? That would be 喝喝看. 喝喝看.
So drink, drink, look.
Drink, drink, look, or drink, look, look. People say that as well. 喝看看. 喝看看. Oh, 喝喝看. So all this with the 看, it means a quick try, a quick, so a short time doing something. Okay, so have a short time, drink, 喝喝看.
So imagine you've been offered some various sorts of Chinese clear spirits, and you'd like to try a couple before you order. Ask me, can I trouble you to let me have a taste of the white spirits?
麻烦你把白酒拿来给我喝喝看. Or actually another way you can say it is 我能喝喝看吗? Can I try? 我能喝喝看吗? In this case, you can say 我能喝一点看看. 喝一点, drink a little bit and 看看.
Okay.
我能喝一点看看吗? 我能喝一点看看吗? Okay.
Okay. So I've done this a couple of times, and that's been no problem. I don't know whether I've just been able to get away with it because I'm a foreigner. And as I said, sometimes they taste great, and sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't. Not only you want to try it, you probably want to sniff it as well. Okay, then sniff it would be 闻闻看, 闻闻看, or 闻看看. Okay.
Then ask me, may I trouble you to let me have a sniff of the white spirit?
麻烦你把白酒拿来给我闻闻看. Okay, so why today you try 白酒? Not anything else, not 红酒 or 白葡萄酒.
We're in China, and we should be drinking Chinese stuff.
Really?
I
Okay.
so. Or at least be trying it. Okay, that brings us to the end of this lesson. And next week we're going to be actually doing a little bit of socializing. So we've just warmed you up.
Yeah, next time we're
deciding
gonna
what to do.
We're gonna have a small talk, and maybe ask someone out. Yeah.
And dance.
Yeah.
In this case, if they dance with me, they won't be able to walk anymore.
Okay, I feel very sorry for your wife.
Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, so that brings us to the end of this broadcast. So time for us to say
再见. Have fun.